What a great honor for me to be here tonight. I stand in front of you with my heart full of gratitude for each and every one of you for being here tonight and supporting my candidacy as president for Mali. I grew up in a modest circumstance. I came from a very modest family, and I have known the difficulties that people of Mali are crossing today. I have known the pain of malaria. I have known the suffering of going to school on an empty stomach. I know how hard it is for a 6 to 7 year old to walk miles to get to an education. Just like the children of Mali today, I too have sacrificed. My father had a vision that as poverty-stricken as Mali is, the only way for me and my 17 siblings to break the cycle of poverty was through education. Every letter that needed to be sent out of my village or written in my village was done either by me or one of my siblings. We felt very powerful to know everything that was going on in Welesebugu. Every little secret of every family was shared with one of my siblings. Now, I'm very grateful that through the work that I have done through numerous organizations, including Mali Rising Foundation, that people of Mali have come to feel and know my love for them. Of course, I got an education in the United States of America. I can stay here and enjoy the luxury, the abundance in America. I can just take care of myself and my family, but that would be too selfish. But in addition, we can expand our potentials. Instead of serving just few people, we can serve a nation of 14 million people. With what? First of all, with integrity, with a sense of service. People in Mali today are very supportive, and my run for president has come from popular demand in Mali. As mayor, I was able to bring the trust of the people back to the local government. From a tax collection rate of less than 10%, today Welesebugu enjoy close to 70% tax collection rate. Through that, many mayors have seen a potential for development in the whole country. Hope has begun to shine in the eyes of my fellow mayors, and they have lent their support to me in electing me the vice president of the League of Mayors of Mali, which comprised 704 mayors. And to this organization, I have brought sound leadership that did not exist. And today, I enjoy the support of so many mayors, which are grassroots. And that is where I hope that this campaign will be the most successful, that is close to the people in the rural areas of Mali. I have also enjoyed a strong support from Malians abroad. As I traveled to New York recently, I have seen a humbling support from fellow Malians. When they heard me speaking, many of them actually were leaders of existing political parties. They decided that this is a message of hope. This is a new vision. This is quite different from the old ways. Now I have also enjoyed support from Utah, support from you. The mayors promise. So far, 48 of them have signed to support me and to explain my vision in the neighborhood. We have 703 mayors, 703 cities plus the district, which is the 704th. Each of them know that development of Mali starts with the people. Central government is not the way to rely on to run a country. And I have expressed that. I have been the advocate between the mayors and the central government that power should be transferred from central government to local government because they are the people the closest to the pain. Many mayors have come to realize that that is true. I have come to America. I have enjoyed democracy. I like the saying that a mind once stretched can never go back to its initial position. My mind has been stretched very far. From the love of country, the patriotism that I've seen here through Americans, the democracy, the freedom to walk to a hospital nearby you, the freedom to escape preventable diseases, even preventable death, the freedom to acquire an education and escape the darkness of illiteracy. If you look at the electoral map in Mali, it comprises 8 regions, from Timbuktu to Kai. Very different areas where all of them are in dire need of sound local leadership, but also a central government that is willing to transfer power to this local government. For that reason, it matters that I raise money so that I can stand against the old ways of leading the people of Mali. It's been 50 years since Mali has gained its independence from France. It's been 50 years that Mali lives off of foreign aid. I don't think that is right. It has not helped us for 50 years. Maybe it is not being done right. I'm sure it's not being done right. We need to change the way aid is done so that Mali can get off of it like other African countries. Now, your support tonight will provide principle-centered leadership to Mali. Many citizens are hungry to be able to shine, to do the things that they believe are right. But they need someone to be a role model for them. And I propose myself to do that for the children of Mali. Your support tonight will ensure efficient use of the scarce resources in Mali. I have come to believe that aid is not the needed thing for Mali. Efficient use of resources is much needed quality in the country of Mali. The children of Mali now rely on us who have been given so much to be able to build more schools, to be able to provide health care, to be able to provide food sufficiency. Now, your support tonight will help me stamp out corruption out of central government through the principles I've learned as a mayor. Now, here is the platform I'm running on. Food sufficiency, providing irrigation. Mali right now depends on only rainwater, a country that used to be the breadbasket of West Africa, now import more food than it can grow. Clean water is a luxury in Mali. More than 60% of the people of Mali still do not have access to clean, potable water. Education is number 2 on my platform. We need to care for our teachers, providing training. We need to also ensure that Mali is now Malian children are now being taught with active learning curriculum. We also need, in order to make our scarce resources go further, to include distant learning in our curriculum. Health is a major need. As I say, a pregnant woman does not need to be on a bicycle during labor for 17 miles. And infrastructure needs to be there. And they're paying taxes for that reason. In Welesebugu, as a local mayor, we have been able to build 3 different schools, 3 different hospitals in the 44 villages we have. Now, the people in that region enjoy 4 health centers compared to 1 before I was mayor. We need to provide more training to have more doctors in Mali. We have 1 doctor for 60,000 citizens of Mali. We surely can train more. And we can complement that with telemedicine, where people in Mali can be diagnosed, in Ghana, in South Africa, and why not in the United States by doctors through a telecenter. I hope also to strongly develop our economy through security guarantee. People need to feel comfortable investing in Mali, trading in Mali. We also need to promote foreign investment. Currently, President Touré has done a good job making sure that it is easy for anyone to invest in Mali. It takes 72 hours to set up a foreign business in Mali today. Now, for my campaign, I need to have this many offices. We have 9 major districts, and each of them need 12 offices, 12 guards, 12 full-time staffers, 12 computers, binding machine, copy machine, as you know. We have to conduct town hall meetings in each of these 12 centers in the 9 districts in Mali. Take a look at the result of the election in 2007. People in Mali are not motivated to go to the polling. We have close to 7 million people registered to vote. Only 2.5 million of them voted. The reason is we have 36%, which is really good compared to the years before. You have the opportunity to keep your leaders accountable. You here have the right to know where your tax dollar is going. You communicate with the people in charge of your money, your tax dollars. Mali can do better if a leader that understands these principles will stand up and run the business. Tonight is a kickoff in Utah. I'll be traveling to New York, Washington, and Philadelphia to meet mostly Malians who have lived here, whose mind, I believe, also has been stretched, just like mine, who have enjoyed the democracy in this country, and offer them my vision of taking Mali among emerging nations and telling them that Malians do not need to suffer the unfreedoms that we have seen today. And having said this, I'm running against some old traditions. They've enjoyed public money. They've embezzled money. I have not had access to public money, and I will not embezzle public money. I rely on friends and people who believe in democracy and sound principled leadership to make this happen. And again, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good evening.